CBS 2 investigator Dorothy Tucker face to face with the accused serial scammer she first exposed. A woman charged with conning people out of hundreds of thousands of dollars. Dorothy Tucker was waiting for Candace Clark outside court. Dorothy, you were the last person she wanted to see today.
You're right, Brad. I probably was. But I was really hoping that she would stop and talk to me. I have been asking Clark for an interview for weeks. We have been communicating by email. And at one point, she said she would consider it if I agreed to stop doing stories on her. Obviously, I could not make that promise. However, today I was hoping she would change her mind.
What do you say to those people, Candace?
Candace Clark was probably surprised to see our camera outside the courthouse because she was early. It was only 10 o'clock and she didn't have to be here until 11:30. Courthouse rules restrict reporters and cameras to a roped-off area against the wall.
Candace?
So I had to shout my questions and hope Clark would stop.
Candace, don't you want to say something to all of those people who are accusing you of ripping them off?
You know you have evidence to say that you're wrong.
Instead of explaining further, Clark kept walking. The 50-year-old Chicagoan faces 5 felonies, one for impersonating a state employee in a scheme we first uncovered last fall.
And that I will faithfully.
Clark pretended to be the new director of special investigations for the state of Illinois. She produced 6 fake ceremonies where she hired more than 50 performers and never paid the nearly $21,000 she promised.
I was not expecting all of this today.
Clark also faces 4 theft charges. She's accused of scamming her way into 2 multi-million-dollar homes and never paying a cent in rent.
Sheriff's Department!
Clark was eventually evicted,
Anybody home?
but left owing the homeowners more than $80,000. The homeowners are among the 24 people who accused Clark of conning them out of money before police arrested her last month at a coffee shop in the Gold Coast. Today, we caught her peeking outside the courtroom, where a judge was expected to formally read the charges against her. Only the assistant state's attorney asked for a continuance. Court was over in less than a minute. My turn now for a follow-up question.
What's wrong with my story? Why do you say they're wrong?
Clark is scheduled to return to court next month.
Candace, I know you want to say something. This is killing you, not saying anything. Now, Clark has been arrested before for theft, writing bad checks, and impersonating a police officer, but the most she ever got was probation. Her next court date is March 13th. Reporting live from the newsroom, Dorothy Tucker, CBS 2 Investigators.